hugely populated space. And who's your benchmark?
So today, if anyone wants to come in this business, or if you're assessing 100, let's say 100 people, 500 people, 1,000 people, and placing all of them, possibly employees are not interested because 100 people is not what they're looking at. So if you have 1 million odd people or 2 million odd people, you're talking of solving India's problem, not a company's problem. So traction over the period of time, so anyone new guy would take a long time to actually catch up with Wheebox. That's number one. Number two is the validated content. It means if I ensure that the examination has given you 80 and the employer is open to take you to the board, then any examination in the same panel, the student shall not score less or more than 10%. So that's the second thing.
Tell me 5 years from now, where were you as a company and what are you doing?
We are very focused to the scale business. We're saying how do we attract 100 million customers from in and around India and outside countries which have the similar problems.
How big a company are you
sorry?
to build? How big a company are you wanting to build?
So no, I'm saying 5 years down the line, we would like to be 100 million customers on a platform, 100 crores of business.
Nirmal, it seems that employers who are your customers are used to this as a solutions business. They want a lot of customization so that the test measures exactly what they're looking for. How does a standardized product fit into the employer's need? I've seen standardized assessment businesses cater to the candidate so that they give one test and then they have access to 10 employers. So between the customer and their needs of a product versus service, how do you balance that out?
Okay. So when we work with the enterprise customer, then it's a huge customizations we got to do for the customer. So if I'm working for a BFSI client, our largest insurance business we work with, it's a huge customization I do for them. But when I'm making a standard test, which down the line 5 years, that should be a standard for employment. What is GMAT for university business or GRE for the other. So that got to be persistent about the standard content, standard marks for next 5 years. You got to have that courage to take that investment. You say I would do that, and then slowly and gradually employees would start picking up the product.
Competition?
Yeah, they are huge. So we got to be differentiating on 2-3 factors. So competition one is a job board. But what we do, how do we differentiate from a job board? Let's say I work with Mindtree, then I know over the period of time that what is the benchmark for Mindtree, a student who stays for 3 years. So that's the possible score I could find out. That a job board cannot do. Then there are similar competitors in our base. We got to be smarter with them, cheaper than them, and more efficient than them.
Okay, Nirmal,
Really
thanks and all the best.